Hi there, this is Karen Deis, and you're about to view a short video update of several rule changes for September 2013. Now, after months and months of hearing absolutely nothing from FHA, they've issued 4 updates in the last 30-day time period, which will have a major impact on FHA underwriting rules. Now, if you do FHA loans, the big update are 2 mortgagee letters totaling about 11 pages that provide you with clearer underwriting guidelines when it comes to collections, disputed accounts, judgments, tax liens. And one of the mortgagee letters covers manual underwriting. The other one covers total scorecard guidelines. So here's what we did for you. Instead of having to read every single update and every guideline, we created a comparison chart which shows you the type of the account, the dollar amount, the difference between the total scorecard and the manual underwrite. And I have to tell you, this is a Mortgage Currency exclusive for subscribers only, so it's not only great information that you can share with your staff that's condensed under one sheet, but also share with your real estate agents and your underwriting department. Maybe they want to know that too. Next, FHA issued a 15-page mortgagee letter regarding foreclosure and bankruptcy due to a job loss or a decrease in income. Now, I have to tell you, there are a ton of rules when you have to verify job loss or decrease in income. The credit report has to reflect good credit before and after, and the biggie here is that the client must go through housing counseling using HUD-approved financial counselors, and they must have gone to it and completed it at least 30 days before they even sign the loan application. So you have a date issue there. Be sure that you're in that time frame. Then you have Caver's claims as well. Now, there are special waivers for people who have lost their home through foreclosure and have a Caver's claim, but this could also take an enormous amount of time because there again is a detailed process that you have to go through to get those waived. Now, the great news is that it's available. You know, why didn't FHA think about that in the first place, that a job loss is not the fault of the borrower, but it's very, very specific, the guidelines you have to follow, so this is one that you need to read. And by the way, it's already in effect as of August 15th. You'll find a Mortgage Talking Points article for that and an updated chart on the derogatory credit, which now includes the extenuating circumstance of a job loss. And yep, I'm still on FHA rules, and you'll find 2 more that I mentioned. One about streamlined refinances with the new update that you can add 2 months worth of your annual MI premiums to the loan amount on streamlined refinances. And then the other one has to do with a totally revamped reverse mortgage, including 2 new manuals. Okay, on to USDA. Now remember, way back in March when they announced that there was going to be a area change due to the 2010 census. You know, some of them were going to be eliminated, some were going to be reduced, and the agency says, wait a minute, we got to have time to review and see if this is really going to affect certain areas. Well, after they've analyzed the data, yep, it is, and there are going to be new maps as of October 1st, eliminating some areas, decreasing income in other areas. So we provided a link to a map. If you do USDA loans, check it out and let your real estate agents know. If you have any loans in process, the complete, and I mean the complete application as outlined by USDA, needs to be in their office by September 30th, or the new area guidelines go into effect. Now, the next thing on Fannie, Fannie's going to be updating their DU to 9.1, which is more restrictive than 8.3 or 9.0. Now, this goes into effect on November 16th, and if you have any pre-approvals in process, I recommend that you run them prior to that date, so make sure that you're not stuck with the stricter rules. And finally, it goes without saying, I've seen this every single month, the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau has updated some more updates, which you'll read about in this issue too. So thanks for viewing, and why subscribe to Mortgage Currency? Because getting a loan approved and closed these days is rocket science.